Hello, today is Monday, June 23rd. It is currently 7:30 a.m. If you're new here, my name is Manuel Gonzalez. I am a recent graduate, probably around like 2 or 3 weeks now, of San Diego State University Masters of Fine Arts in Creative Writing with an emphasis in fiction writing. And this vlog is a week in a life with me. Right now, the whole purpose of these videos is to help you see not only the master's side of things or the MFA side of things and get to know me, but also you are going to this journey with me of transitioning from an MFA to a PhD student. I will be attending Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan's PhD program in English with an emphasis in science and technology with a deeper designated emphasis in generative AI and post-secondary education. Right now, I am currently on my way for a sweet little treat. I woke up in the morning with a sudden urge to get Dunkin' Donuts coffee, not the little donuts, and they like bombarded me with like a bunch of promotional offers, and that's how they get you or whatever. So I guess they got me, and yeah, that's where I'm currently going. Today I'm gonna be majority of the day by myself because Sandy needs to go to work or has to go to work, and I get the day off from my 9 to 5 with the elderly folk, and so I'll be alone. I think today for the whole day I am going to be working on the syllabus that I am trying to do for my community college job that I got. I'm going to look into that. They sent me an example syllabus. They also sent me the textbook. So I'm going to go over that, look over all that stuff, and see how I can implement those things into my syllabus and into my lectures. The other thing that I saw from them is that I have to do some like HR requirements, like doing some safety videos and all that jazz of like sexual harassment and misconduct and all that fun stuff. But I'll do that on the side because that's just annoyance in itself. Assuming that I get all that done today, then I'm basically set for a majority of it. Right now, the whole general gist of things is that it has to be a productive day. I have to get all these things done, or else I'm gonna be freaking out when I go to Japan because I won't have everything done. So I'm trying to prevent that and get all my ducks in a row so I can go and have a healthy time, I guess, over there. But yeah, other than that, we'll see how it goes. I just arrived at Dunkin'.
What can we get started for you today?
Hi, I put a mobile order under Manuel, I believe.
Manuel, go ahead and pull through.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Now, while we wait, since there's quite a few people, well, I think there's like 3 cars before me. Anyhow, so here's the thing. I technically have 2 syllabus to work on. I have the Wayne State University one, and then I have the Oakland Community College one. And that's fine, but obviously they are 2 separate classes with separate kids, I guess, in it. And so I have to adapt myself and mold myself. I spoke to my advisor for Wayne State. Even though I don't technically know the class that I'm currently going to be teaching as of yet, he did assure me that I am teaching a class. I just haven't heard anything from anybody, which is kind of weird. So that's why I'm not really prioritizing that one as of yet. I am waiting for that information to come through. But I am prioritizing the Oakland Community College one. So that's what I'm going to be doing for majority of the day. Today, I'm going to be alone all day, majority of the time. Maybe like at around 4 o'clock or like 5 p.m. That's when I'm going to stop working. Because my friend gets out and he's going to be like, you want to play a game or whatever? And so we're going to be end up doing that probably. At some point I have to eat, or else I'm just going to forget to eat. But last night I actually edited my own video. Usually Sandy is the one who edits them, and she was busy, or has been busy, because we both have been working left and right. So there's that. On Monday, next Monday, not this one, it's gonna be my birthday, so that's pretty exciting. And then afterwards we go to Detroit to apartment hunts. So yeah.
Hi, from Manuel.
Yes, I got super close. Oh dang, I completely forgot I ordered 3.
We're good to go.
Yeah, alright, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Have a good day.
I just got my Dunkin' order and I completely forgot that I bought a refresher. I know that I bought like 2 coffees, one for me and one for Sandy, and they were like, oh, you can get a refresher for cheap because you bought all this stuff. And I was like, all right, bet. And I forgot, and I just got it. Can't really. I'm trying to find a way to get out of this place. One of the cool things that I reminded myself about was that for my community college classes, I teach 2 classes plus I teach a +1. And so what that means is that this school in particular has a self-assessment evaluation where the student decides if they believe they're good enough to join like AP classes and stuff. Usually some community colleges or some universities make you take an assessment test where you do like math, English, etc., and those tests place you in whatever class they think you're worthy of, right? And so this school doesn't have that. They evaluate themselves and then they end up putting themselves wherever. And so some students, I guess, evaluate poorly or overshoot, and because of that they offer +1 or +3 classes, which means that before the actual class starts, they get to take a 1 hour or 3 hour pre-class to like catch up or work on things that they believe they need help on and all that stuff. I got placed in one of those classes, so like I'm teaching one of those classes, so I teach not only the actual course, but I also teach the +1. So there's a lot. The cool thing about this is that there's a lot of adapting going on. Like I have to think fast and I have to think accordingly to whatever my students need, and so that's fun. So I have the structure of like my classroom and what I'm going to teach and how I'm going to teach it, but what I don't have is the adaptation of like knowing what student needs what. The +1 only is like around 10 students, give or take, so I don't get the whole general bang of things, but I do get those 10 students that I need to mold myself and adapt myself into something else. And that's the cool thing, that I'll be able to find out what is adaptable, who needs what, how they need it, and what way I'm supposed to teach it. And so that's fine and all. So that's the fun part. But now is the tedious part of understanding what I'm going to put in my syllabus and work on that. But other than that, right now I'm going to take a seat and see how that goes. And who knows? Maybe something fun comes from it. The other thing is that at some point or another, I want to film another video where I'm going to talk about my whole like PhD side of things, like what I'm going to be studying, why I want to study it, and etc., because I don't have that explanation on my YouTube. I don't have it anywhere. And so as somebody comes into the YouTube, they immediately get dropped into my a week in the life with me, and that's fine. But then maybe people are like, what is this all about? So I want to go ahead and do that. I also want to find ways to incorporate the whole Instagram and TikTok side of this, and I just don't know. Maybe because I'm too millennial for this or whatever, that I feel like I'm an old man and that don't know what they're doing or talking about, and so that sucks, but I'll figure it out. Ironically though, or unironically, I guess it would be ideal for me to use probably ChatGPT for idea bouncing, especially because that's my whole identity when it comes to my PhD is generative AI. So assuming I was against it or whatever, that would probably suck, right? Especially because I'm pro for it. So we'll see. That's another thing on my to-do list. Not right now, maybe, because I'm pretty sure the syllabus is going to take the whole day. But I don't know. Little by little, I'll figure something out. I also have Tuesday and Wednesday off, so tomorrow and the next day. So this is going to spiral into those 3 days of me doing stuff, being productive. So that's wonderful. And hopefully I end up doing stuff. But yeah, talk to you in a bit. Update. So it is currently 12:14 in the afternoon, and honestly, I've been going at it since I think 8 a.m. I was relaxing and chilling for a bit, and I think it was 8 a.m. and I've been doing work since then. I managed to complete my HR courses for Oakland Community College, so that's settled and done for. And I was working on my syllabus based on the class that I know that I'm going to teach. There's a lot of information here and there that is missing, so it's kind of like whatever on that gist of things. But right now I'm trying to educate myself on the book that we're using, and then I am trying to understand how to go about implementing the book that I'm using. And so I kind of read, or I kind of looked around and skimmed through the book because they're pretty big books. And so we are doing 2 books for this class. The first book is called Everyone's an Author by Lungford, Brody, Eade, etc. And then the second one is called The Little Seagull Handbook. Both of them are 4th edition, and both of them have to do with I guess like base writing or like overall writing. The cool thing is that the Little Seagull Handbook is ideal for like on-the-spot writing support. So it offers about grammar, style, citation formats, essay structures, yada yada. Sorry, I have notes. And then like the Everyone's an Author is kind of like putting the work into perspective. So it offers like model essays, rhetorical theory, and contextual readings. It fosters like deeper writing development and critical thinking. So that's the cool thing about that. So based on that, I'm gonna use those as the main foundation of my class, and I'll be able to apply them correctly. The one thing that is kind of like difficult for me to get a hold on or grasp on is, and I don't really, since technically all this is like adaptable, or like I have to mold myself and adapt to what the students that I have. So I can plan everything right here right now, and I can assume that my students know nothing. And once I go into the classroom and start teaching, and then I end up realizing they know a lot, then all the things that I came up with essentially have to go to the trash, right? To some extent. I can do like what you call it, like the same structure that I was trying to do, just to for them to remember and maybe start their engine type of stuff with their brain power or whatever. But assuming that they know everything I'm talking about from a very bottom to the barrel type of standard, then my work is kind of easy. Assuming that they don't know anything and they're new to writing or essay writing in general, then I would have to start from the bottom. teaching about rhetorical strategy, rhetorical appeals, teaching about the foundation of essays, how to cite, how to MLA, etc., etc. Don't really know if that's the case. So right now, everything is just based on up in the sky. I also emailed the head honcho for the school, or for my department, at least for me, I guess, and I asked her if she has essay prompts that she uses so I can get like a general understanding of how she goes about it. Assuming she wants to share them with me. Assuming that she does not, then I'll wing it myself, and that's not really a problem. But who knows? I might have fun with it. Don't really know how to go about it. I don't know if I want to go the professional route. I want to make it fun and incorporate like video games or like anime and stuff like that, since that's what I like. But who knows? I'll wait until she replies, and then I'll see how that goes in general. So yeah. So when it comes to Oakland Community College, I guess technically speaking, I am done. I did do a major syllabus, so I did do the foundation of the overall syllabus for my 15-week course. I'm also going to have a shorter course, which is like the fast track version of it. So I'm going to have to modify my that syllabus into a faster paced one, but technically it's the same class. Everything is the same. It's just faster. Although I haven't gotten the approval or the okay or the yes for Wayne State University, I am teaching there an English 1020 class, which is introductory to college writing. And I guess technically speaking, what I can do now while I wait for the responses for the other college is that I can start working on the syllabus for that school or for that college or whatever. But I don't really know if I have any like syllabus example. I don't know if they require a specific textbook. I don't know anything, but I guess I can send a text message to my advisor and ask away, but who knows? I guess I'll do that right now. So I'll do an update after. Hello, today is Tuesday, June 24th. It is currently 2:44 p.m. and besides rotting in bed, what happened to? Oh, I ordered a backpack. I ordered an Air X-Pack. What is this? The travel one? Because, of course, I'm going to be traveling a lot more often now, supposedly. And, but I bought it because of the fact that A, is weatherproof to a whole new dimension. And also because I need a new backpack when I start going to Detroit in terms of Wayne State University and doing the whole PhD thing. On another note, Sandy also got a backpack. Hers is, I don't even know what.
It's Bag Smart.
Bag Smart?
You see it all over TikTok.
Oh gosh, she already put stuff in it.
I already packed for our Detroit.
And so she got her bag too. It's essentially kind of sort of the same
it's
thing.
It's just smaller, but he just doesn't care if he's like told to pay extra.
Hers is, I don't know. I just like Air because as a everyday carry type of dynamic, I feel like their company does really good stuff, and I have a lot of their stuff, or at least another bag. I also have Alpaca and whatever other companies. The other thing is that for the general update, I got an email today from Wayne State telling me that I have to enroll in this particular class, and I ended up enrolling in it. I had to drop another class and modify another class and go back and forth on that. So that was something. And then it was ironic, and I got slightly a little bit upset because the main director at the time, he's not anymore, was like, oh no, you're not gonna, I don't want you in that class because A, B, and C, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden, he told me to be on that class. So I was like, pick a boat or whatever. I've been messaging my advisor. He's gonna fill me in terms of like the class I'm gonna teach. Eventually, he's gonna do that. I spoke to the graduate I don't know what she is. I don't know if she's like the graduate secretary or something. I don't know. Her name is Lorraine, and I was asking her about everything and anything in terms of how all my paperwork is done. Am I okay? Am I not okay? Am I missing something? She said everything is fine and dandy. I asked her about the classes and what it is that I have to know about it, and she says that they still haven't allocated the classes or the classrooms to the people that are teaching, that they are kind of behind schedule and they're still doing that and just regulating and circulating everything. So I guess I have to wait on that. And then another thing, I was asking them about any recommendations for apartments or houses or stuff that I can trust in terms of like real estate agents or apartment companies and stuff. And they were some help, but they were not that much of a help. But you know, it's appreciated. I thank them for that. Other than that, I'm not really sure what else in particular I have to do. Like I said yesterday, I did all my stuff for my syllabus or my syllabi, and now I'm just waiting. Yeah, I think that's it. Right now, we're gonna go out and about for coffee and for.
Yeah, for my dad's birthday now.
Yeah, her dad's birthday is like in a couple days or like 2 days or something like that, and we have to shop for him for like a bag. On top of that, we're gonna get coffee, and then afterwards, we're gonna be crying because we're gonna be dealing with San Diego traffic. But it is what it is.
It's okay. He has entertainment.
So, little update. We came to the Fashion Valley Mall. We got Butterbuzz or Better Buzz minus the white chocolate matcha, and she got herself an horchata latte or whatever. And so we came to go and pick up a little baggie from Lululemon for her father's birthday, and we found it, but we're kind of like whatever about it, but we'll see if it hits or not. Right now we're leaving because honestly it's kind of pretty packed here and it's kind of overstimulating, and so we're going to her friend's because we gotta go pick up something, and then afterwards I don't know, so we'll see how that goes. Hello, so little update. We managed to come back to like the general vicinity where our house is, and we are currently in Burlington, I believe so. But we went to Dick's Sporting Goods and we ended up finding something for her dad for her birthday. She got her a shirt and some shorts, I believe, or like two shirts. I'm not sure. One from Carhartt and the other one from Nike. But the cool thing that we found out, because we were like looking, is that apparently Carhartt is from Detroit, Michigan. That's where it originated from, and we didn't know that. And so maybe when we go to Detroit, I might find or look for a Carhartt like official branch store or whatever, like the actual one, and see how that goes. But right now, I think we're just here, just shooting the heck out of this place in order to like find something fun to do and get out of the house. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I'm assuming that like Burlington Coat Factory or whatever this place is called is primarily like a Marshalls or like a TJ Maxx or something like that. But I don't know, bro. It seems kind of empty. So we'll see. I'm like looking around for random stuff, but I don't really see anything. Well, also doesn't really help that I'm in the kids section, so I need to get out of this place. Okay. Hold on. I'll be back. If I find something, I'll record.
Do you want to just sit here? That was good.
Hello, good morning. I actually have no idea what today is. Today is, let me see. Today is Wednesday, June 25th. It is currently 11:15 a.m. and me and Sandy decided to go get some coffee from Floor and Seed Coffee Roasters. We've been here before. I'm pretty sure I vlogged it before, so at some point you're gonna see it in the vlog. But we came back to use up the final bits of the gift card that we got for the graduation party, and also because I really liked the matcha, blueberry matcha that they had. So yeah, there's that.
You upset me today?
She's always upset, but it's okay. Right now we're currently at TJ Maxx. We're trying to find... No, I'm not gonna use them all up. We're trying to find yoga towels for her, but it seems like every single time we go to a TJ Maxx, we can never find them. And I don't remember if I did on TJ Maxx, or I don't know what it was, but I did end up finding them when I bought it for her, but I could never find them again. So we're still trying, but we didn't succeed. I think the TJ Maxx that I went to, it was a double store. It was like a TJ Maxx, and I think it was Home Goods probably. That was the one that I went to, and it was right next to like a Sephora. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna look that one up right now. So, we'll see. Give me a second.
How much is
Oh,
he?
that's crazy.
I mean, if you can keep them,
No. I'm not gonna decorate the apartment a stitch. So right now I am outside of Home Goods waiting for the missus, but overall while I was in there, the one thing that I was like reminding myself, or not really reminding myself, but kind of thinking overall, is that I kind of want to start looking into like stuff to like decorate the apartment or the house, wherever I end up landing on. And I don't really know what theme I want, but I do know that I want like artwork, or like picture art or whatever. I just don't know any artists or anything in particular besides Takashi Murakami, and that's outside of my PhD student budget. That would be nice though. That would be cool. I'm not sure. Also, since technically speaking, I don't think I'm gonna have a housewarming party, because I don't really think anybody from San Diego is gonna fly out to Detroit just to like throw a party for me or whatever. I don't think I'm that special. So I don't really think people would guess it and anything, but who knows. I'm gonna ask my friends, even though I don't really think they're into art like that, if they have any recommendations of like artists and stuff. I can also look at Artsy, I think that's what it's called, and then obviously Etsy, and I don't know what else. I also need to look into like the stuff of like Japandi type of thematic or whatever. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know what theme I would want. Hello, today is Thursday, June 26th. It is currently 2:49 p.m. and as you can see, I'm looking very snazzy because of the fact that today at work we are going to be doing a Hallmark dinner. I think that's what's it called. And what that means is that it's going to be a fancy dinner or whatever. I'm pretty excited because they are serving bulgogi, which is like a Korean dish, and I love that. And on top of that, we are able to dress up, or look fancier than how we usually look on uniform. And so that's why I look like this. The other thought process is that the month of June is clustered and filled with birthdays. So unfortunately, because of my busyness, I had forgotten one of my little brother's birthday. His birthday was on the 23rd, so sorry for that. Happy birthday, Sebastian. But today is my father-in-law's birthday. On the 28th is my other brother's birthday. On the 30th is my birthday. On the 29th is my friend's Elliot's birthday. So we're like all over the place with birthdays. And then on the 4th of July is my sister's birthday. But oh my god, it's like all over the place when it comes to that. Not to mention that you have to be calling left and right to people. I didn't do that with Sebastian, and I felt bad because my mom was like, hey, like, you forgot your brother's birthday, which I totally did. So I think she's a little bit mad at me in general because I just forgot. So I haven't confronted that beast in general, but I don't know how to handle that. I'm not really good with confrontation or awkward situations, so my solution to everything is to avoid it. And so I kind of sort of have been avoiding it, even though I've been sending her messages through Facebook Messenger and stuff. But I know the way that she's replying is not exactly very keen or fond of me right now, so yeah. My manager at work told me to go pick up some Little Caesars for us. I'm assuming it's for us. For the place at work, so I'm going to go pick it up right now. Thank God that I live kind of close to Little Caesars, but I go in at 3:30 and it's 2:52, so yikes. Other than that, I'm not really sure what else is happening. I know that we're throwing like a little party for my in-law, but obviously I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be at work, so maybe when I come back I film the remaining of that, or whatever you want to call it. So we'll see. Hello, so today is Friday, June 27, and it's currently 1:52 p.m. and before I go to work, because I have a shift at the hospital, the elderly people place, I will be going to UTC in La Jolla, the mall. And the reason why I'm doing that is because she doesn't know it yet, but I bought Sandy that little mini bag from Uniqlo. I'll put it like somewhere right here. But she likes the color blue, like baby blue. And I don't think we've been looking for it and we've been hunting for it, and she hasn't found it because every time we go it's like sold out. And so I made it my job to get like notifications on when it's gonna come out and all that stuff, or back in stock. And I got a notification like a couple days ago that it was back in stock, and I immediately went onto the app and bought it. And yesterday I got a notification saying that they shipped it to the store and it's ready for pickup, so that's what we're gonna go do. Other than that, I don't really know. Yesterday I went to work, I did the whole Hawaiian thing, Hallmark dinner or whatever you want to call it, and I dressed up. I want to put pictures on the video and yada yada, and everything was going smoothly and it was going nice and fun and whatever you want to call it. And then all of a sudden our dishwasher machine, like the big dishwasher machine, broke because it was clogged or whatever. We had to call an emergency fixer. They came like an hour later. We were running behind on dishes, we were running behind on silverware because we have to roll it up and whatever. One of our dishwashers cut his hand pretty badly. They had to go to the ER. It was all over the place. So one second we were doing fine and dandy and it was a happily ever after type of scenario, and then the next second everything went to doo-doo. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. We had to stay very much overtime. Well, not me, I only worked 4 hours. I stayed and I passed my 5-hour mark, so I'm getting a meal penalty, so a free hour of work or whatever you want to call it, so that's fine. But yeah, we're technically supposed to leave or clock out at 7:30 and we ended up leaving like at 9, or yeah, like at 9 p.m. So it was something else. Hopefully today is a lot easier and a lot smoother, assuming that it is. Then cool beans, assuming that it isn't. Yikes. But yeah, so let's drive to UTC La Jolla and then we'll get the bag and then probably go to work. So I'll talk to you when I get there. So we finally made it to the UTC La Jolla Mall, and I don't come here often, so I don't really know where is what. So now I have to find Uniqlo, and I don't know where exactly it is. So I'm gonna be walking around for quite a while. So we'll see how this goes. So it took me a minute, and I ended up finding the store. So we're here right now. I had a general idea where it was, but I didn't know where it was. So we'll see how this goes. That was surprisingly a lot easier than I anticipated. Well, I got the bag. Now I think it took me longer to like walk from my car to here than it is for me to get this stuff. I was kind of freaking out because of the fact that I didn't get my barcode ready for like the thing, the order. But then the lady was like, "Oh no, like your membership barcode should work," and thank God it did. On top of that, I also didn't really have reception in there, so yeah, it was a very complicated and very self-stressing moment for me, but I got it. Now it is currently 2:30 p.m. and I'm gonna make my way to work, and then I'm hungry, so we're gonna get food. Alright, so let's see if they did me right and actually got what I ordered. It's supposed to be the blue one. Yeah, I got her, and I'm gonna do this quickly because she has my location, and if she sees that I'm here, she's gonna be like, "What the hell? Why are you over there?" And, it is! It is the one that she wanted. Okay, perfect. So now we just have to make it till nighttime because we're both working and we'll both get out until like 3 p.m. So there's that. Alright, that was all I wanted to show. Pretty excited about that. It's not often that I do nice things, and when I do is, I don't know, something special to me. Okay, so update, it is currently 8:52 p.m. and we're finally back home. Sandy is back home from work, and now I'm gonna give her her surprise. So the vlog knows her surprise, but she doesn't. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, close your eyes. We're gonna put the recording. We're gonna put the recording on her, so she gets.
What if I fart?
Shut up.
Oh no, is it heavy? I'm kind of scared.
No, but you have to sit up. But close your eyes.
I'm getting anxiety.
Close your eyes and then extend your hand.
Is it?
Just shut up. Okay, you ready? Here, I'm gonna put it in your hand. It's nothing. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad.
Scared.
No. Okay, open your eyes.
Oh. Oh. My hands got sweaty.
No.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's so. They have it in blue. Oh, that's so cute.
No, I ordered it online.
Oh, but did they charge you?
No.
Oh, my little bag grew. I can go get it
Embroidered.
embroidered.
She's like terrible at receiving surprises, honestly. It's really bad.
On what?
You're terrible at receiving surprises.
I'm like that.
It's really bad.
Why?
Cause
My reaction?
yeah.
I am really bad at surprises.
Okay, that is all. She's terrible at this. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, it is hot. Hello. Today is Saturday, June 28th. It is currently 2:47 p.m. I am on my way to work. But before that, I have several updates. So yesterday, after I had done my whole adulting and life and yada yada. I went to work. Over the past couple of days, I've been feeling pretty terrible in regards to like my stomach hurting, and I don't know if I had mentioned this or maybe I did, but I haven't fully talked about it. But I have gastric bypass surgery. I have I think it's called the R&Y route or whatever. I don't know what's it called. But essentially it's for me to lose weight because I used to be 400 pounds, and that's besides the point. Overall, it makes my stomach really sensitive in regards to what I eat and blah blah. Whatever, that's a different conversation at a different time. But for the past couple days, well, like 2 or 3 days, I've been feeling really terrible in regards to pain. My stomach has been killing me left and right, and I didn't really know why. Well, I mean, I knew, but not to the internal level. And so yesterday I took it upon myself. I went to work, and God, I was feeling it at work. I was hunching over. I was like dying. I was just sweating because of the pain. And so I came back home, and I was kind of write it out. I was gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna go to the doctor. Everything is fine. Whatever, blah blah. But because of that, I was trying to go to sleep. I was trying to keep going to sleep, but I just couldn't. The pain was too much. So I decided to go to the ER, and they did some blood withdrawal. They did a urine example. They put IV on me. They put me on meds, yada yada. And overall, it was a roller coaster. It turns out that realistically there was nothing wrong. They did an MRI or a CAT scan or whatever, and so nothing was realistically wrong. My internal walls, like my stomach lining and stuff, are really swollen, really inflamed, and I don't know what else the doctor said, but long story short, it's a typical kind of diagnosis for somebody who has gastric bypass surgery. In the past, I've had gallstones, and they removed my gallbladder because of it. So now they were kind of worried about kidney stones and all that other jazz, because that is essentially the common route for people that have this type of surgery. But yeah, in other news, today is my second little brother's birthday. He is now 18 years old, and he is celebrating today. He's kind of like whatever about celebrations, so I don't really think they're going to do anything for him. But I am going to go after work to go visit him. I completely forgot my first brother's birthday party, and I mentioned that in the previous videos of this. But yeah, so I'm gonna go today, hopefully, to see what's up. I don't think they're gonna be doing anything or much of anything, but something is something, I guess. But right now I'm going to work. I'm gonna see what's up on that end. Hopefully I don't feel like crap, even though right now I kind of have a stomach pain-ish. But besides that, I'll see how it goes. I'll end up recording once I get to my mom's house and seeing what the general gist of things, and then I'll use that to close off the video for the week since it's Saturday. But other than that, I'll talk to you guys later.
1, 2, 3. Damn it. What do you want me to do?
¿Lo vamos a cantar?
Happy birthday to you.
What?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Danny. Happy birthday to you. Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. A los muchachos bonitos se las cantamos aquí. Despierta, Dani, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajarillos cantan, la luna ya se metió. ¡Hurray! ¡Bravo!
They're fake candles!
They're fake candles! Oh, they stink. Oh, those are the ones that don't go out.
Oh no!
What have we done? They're carrot.
Oh no, not the air!
Open up!
This house is gonna blow up.
Oh no.
Yeah, keep blowing, Danny. Keep blowing. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Danny!
How many wishes?
Hay que traer ventilador.
Stop grabbing them.
Shouldn't we put them in water? Watch it.
¡Súplale!
This is so much smoke. This is so much smoke.
No.
Watch it.
God damn.
That's fine,
It's
I
a
guess.
canon event for all
Are
the
you
crowds.
recording me, sir? Oh, yeah. Hello.
Do you have
All right.
a,
No!
Huh?
do you
I'm
have
the
a
dealer.
YouTube channel?
It says it
I
right
do,
here on
actually.
my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a
Pásate,
clip on
te
there.
apoyamos para que
No, that's why I
monetices.
have a neck. Double chin.
Nice, though.
Well, does this remind you of?
I'm doing it, okay?
Mañana voy a hacer post mi
Yeah, casino.
mi quinto video.
You're not supposed to go to the casino.
¿Y cómo se llama tu canal?
Cuando
¿Lo
no
podemos
haya-
ver?
Yeah. Se lo mando al Sebastian, pero nunca los mira los videos.
I do. I watched it. I watched the third one, and I watched the like 10 minutes of the last one. Even though I have 30 minutes left to watch. So I'm trying.
I
Okay?
didn't watch the second one. I need to
Oh,
watch
that's great.
He's a traitor too.
They're
I skipped
fake.
an episode, okay?
No, they're
Junior.
fake
I
fans.
was, no, because I saw it like 3 different times, and I stopped like in the middle of it.
Fake fans. I'm gonna post this so that people know.
And the
that-
rest of them, I what?
Yo sí los vería. Yo sí los vería. Yo apoyo.
I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah.
This is
Yo
crazy.
sí las veo, pero el puro
Wait, where's the
pinche
black
inglés
one?
no pones nada de español.
Oh, wait.
Digo, "Ah,
Oh, here it is.
pues sí.
Hola,
Okay,
chulas.
Okay.
Oye, pone traductor.
Hola, chayitos.
Tú hablas inglés, amor.
Pues sí, pero
Alright.
pues...
What the hell?
Hola, Chayito.
Hello, it is currently Sunday, June 29th. It is 12:21 a.m., so midnight. And I decided to come and charge my car at these super fast EVGO chargers. I decided to do it at 12 midnight because A, they are 50 cents a kilowatt. And then B, the reason why I'm charging it outside and not at my house is because of the fact that I got some, I don't know how much, like $300 or like $500 worth of charging credit. I don't know if that expires ever, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm using it because free money is free money, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. But I wanted to vlog, or I wanted to talk about this particular video, or come back and talk to you guys because I didn't close out the video. There's gonna be a snippet of me showing like me spending time with my family and whatnot, and I was there until like 11 something p.m. I was just there having a good time. We were playing board games. We were also playing card games. We were playing blackjack. We were playing Uno. And we were just there for a hot minute. So I didn't leave until literally like 11:30 a.m. And so that's fine, but I didn't get a chance to close it out. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be doing tomorrow on Sunday or today. But technically, quote unquote, I don't record. I do know that at some point in time I have to start getting prepped to move. So I might be going to the storage facility and being organizing my stuff. I got those bags, those compression bags that you like fill it to the brim and then you suck the air out and it just squishes everything down. So there's that. I have to probably do that at some point in my life, but not really sure when. I also want to start moving things into the storage because of the fact that like I just want to come in and grab it and then go. I don't have to go into one spot, you know what I mean? So there's that. Don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna process all that or how I'm gonna do all that, but yeah. Other than that, I think overall it was a good week or a nice week. My what's it called? My godmother is coming in. My cousin was there at the house. I didn't know that until I got there. So my godmother is coming in and spending time with us for a week. So I might go visit her at some point in time. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's basically it. So again, my name is Manuel Gonzalez. I am a recent, well, like a 3 week from now already, recent graduate from San Diego State University's Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing with a fiction emphasis. And now I'm transitioning from being a master's student into a PhD student who is moving to Detroit, Michigan to attend Wayne State University for an English PhD. And I'm filming these videos as a week in the life as a student or a week in the life as a person before we become a student, I guess. And so, yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one.